Once upon a time, in a quiet town tucked between rolling hills and the vast expanse of the sky, there lived a man named Omar. He was a man of few words, but his silence was as comforting as the soft blanket of snow on a winter's night. His thoughts were deep, and his feelings even deeper, much like the roots of an ancient oak tree that spread far and wide beneath the ground. In the same town, amidst the vibrant colors of the bustling marketplace, lived a woman named Layla. Her laughter echoed through the narrow streets, as bright and cheerful as the song of a lark soaring high above the rooftops. Her spirit was as free and unbreakable as the chains of a kite dancing in the wind. Their paths crossed when they were both in their early 20s, a time of life when hearts are as open as flowers seeking the sun. He was drawn to her radiant smile, and she to his calm and steady gaze. Their connection was immediate and profound, like the North Star finding its place in the night sky. They fell in love over shared cups of mint tea, under the shade of ancient olive trees, whispering promises as the stars twinkled above them, making silent vows that their love would withstand the test of time. But life, like a capricious river, often changes its course, and their love story was not exempt from its twists and turns. Omar received a job offer in a distant land, a chance to pursue his dreams. Layla, routed to her hometown by family responsibilities, could not follow him. The thought of parting tore their hearts into pieces, but the lure of dreams and duty was too strong to resist. With heavy hearts, they decided to go their separate ways, each carrying a piece of the other in their heart. Years turned into a decade, a season of life, and the wound of their separation began to heal. Though the memory of their love remained as vivid as the first day they met. He traveled the world, climbed the highest peaks, and crossed the widest oceans. All the while, a part of him remained in that little town with the woman who owned his heart. She, too, lived her life to the fullest, pursuing her education, nurturing her family, and never once forgetting the man who had captured her heart all those years ago. Then came a spring afternoon, 15 years after they had last seen each other. Omar returned to his hometown, seeking solace in the familiar streets and the comforting silence of his childhood home. Little did he know that fate had a surprise in store for him. As he strolled past the corner cafe where he and Layla had shared countless hours, he saw her. There she was, just as beautiful as the day they met, yet a little older, a little wiser, but with the same radiant smile. Time had been kind to her, just as it had been to him. Their eyes met across the room, and in that instant, the years melted away. They were no longer two individuals who had lost each other, but two halves of a whole that were meant to be reunited. Without a word, he crossed the room and embraced her, holding her close as if she had never left. In that embrace, they found the solace they had been seeking for so long. As the sun set over the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, they talked for hours, catching up on the years that had passed, sharing their dreams and hopes for the future. Yet, despite the passage of time, their love for each other had remained constant, unwavering, and it was as if no time had elapsed at all. Weeks turned into months, and the love that had brought them together all those years ago grew stronger than ever. They married in a small ceremony attended by their closest family and friends. There were no extravagant displays of wealth or power, just two people in love promising to spend the rest of their lives together. Standing at the altar, Omar held Layla's hand in his and whispered, "I had to lose you to truly find you." And in that moment, they knew that their journey to each other had been worth the wait. From then on, they lived happily ever after, proving that true love is not always easy, but it is always worth it. For in the grand tapestry of life, their love story was a testament to the fact that sometimes we must lose ourselves to find our way back to each other. And as the years slipped by, their love only grew deeper, more profound, and more enduring, a beacon of hope and inspiration to all who knew them. Their story became a local legend, a tale whispered from generation to generation, reminding everyone who heard it that true love never fails to find its way back home. The end.